Against My Team, your 2K TV thanks, and the top plays of the week. Before we get started, 2K TV is on Instagram for behind-the-scenes access and
it's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie.
Live from Charlotte, North Carolina, it's the home of the Hornets, live on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, and we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. For the Utah Jazz, they come in off a good outing against the Nets in Brooklyn.
I mean, they were so impressive offensively, and when you do that, that can really help you on the road.
It's one thing to play inspired defense in that situation, but to get in that kind of offensive rhythm away from...
And with Tip.
Thanks very much.
Teaching and motivating. He's done a nice job, DA. Thanks. About halfway through the season, Smitty, at this point, how much can teams really improve?
I think if you have younger guys, you start to see those guys develop. Then also, if you have a lot of new guys, you see the chemistry start to form. And then a lot of times you can improve when you have guys coming back from injuries. A lot goes into a season. It's a roller coaster kind of effect, but it's good when you start to see teams put it together at the halfway point.
All about managing time, managing games, and injuries.
You're so true.
The starters for the Utah Jazz, they've got Tristan Thompson. Sexton is out there with Payton. Then there's Carter. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Nice ball movement by Utah. Now, here's Sexton. Guarded closely. 4 on the clock. Payton kicks to Sexton. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Sexton's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for Utah. Passes it to Horford. Thompson against Barnes. Walker surveying the floor. And he misses his first shot.
Well, this is what happens when you're a threat down low. You attract a lot of defensive attention.
Pass to Payton. To the paint. And stolen by Horford. Bradley kicks to Cephalosha. And he lays it straight in.
Good open look. Avery looking poised with the ball in his hands, making decisions.
Utah has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Now, here's Sexton, guarded by Bradley. Payton passes to Sexton. Shot clock at 5. Back to Payton for 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. Kemba Walker picks one up. And Alfred Payton, over his 4 seasons, developing one of the most distinctive hairstyles in the league.
You know, and I remember seeing some footage where his hair seemed to block his vision on a shot attempt. For a player who had struggled shooting the ball, many question whether a trim might be in order. We'll see.
And he's good on the first of 3.
What a year for the Utah Jazz in 2018. A 5th place finish in the West with a solid 48-win season. Definitely surpassed the expectations many had going into the year.
He's off on the second. And Smitty, the Jazz certainly caught many by surprise last season.
You have to credit the job the front office did to reload the roster. Ended up losing to the Rockets in a thriller in the second round. But this is a team no opponent wants to see in the playoffs.
And he nails the third.
And the 6'4", 485-pound Payton certainly has a unique skill set. Also wants to keep improving as a leader.
Horford finds Bradley. Outside, Walker. No, boy, a lot of contact. contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Kemba Walker continuing the fine tradition of New York point guards. He should not go unmentioned when you talk about the NBA's best ball handlers.
Two shots.
That free throw good from Walker. And without a doubt, Kemba Walker, one of the league's most entertaining players.
And enlisted at 6'1", and that might be a stretch, but he uses it to his advantage, staying low and almost dancing when he's out there attacking defenders.
Good on both.
Another made free throw. He can get on these kinds of rolls. Great focus.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Sexton. Second chance shot. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Barnes passes to Walker. Can't connect from short range.
That's one of his shots in his arsenal, but it was terrific rim protection.
Now, here's Sexton. Tight defense on him, and Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Williams, he's checked in for Charlotte. Here's Payton. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. Hornets trail by 3. Williams kicks to Horford. He dishes it to Bradley. Outside Williams. Back to Bradley. Puts up a 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Bradley's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The pass to Carter. Now, here's Sexton, guarded by Bradley. Sexton kicks to Thompson. Here's Bridges, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for Al Horford. 12th in blocks, and he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
And trying to muscle up shots against him is tough. His body type makes it supremely difficult. Just a dominant rim protector all season. Pass to Bradley. Cephalosha against Thompson. Here's Barnes. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Down low. And it's Payton. That time on the assist by Bridges. 6 points for Elfrid Payton.
Serve and the defense there. He makes a terrific read.
Williams dishes to Barnes. Horford with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Horford kicks to Williams. Pass to Barnes. Over Thompson. No good off the front iron.
He likes to work that in-between area. Upset with himself that he couldn't connect.
Out to Payton. Carter outside. Payton against Williams. Carter for 3. The shot, no good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. It's Bradley on the wing. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Williams up on top, covered by Payton. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. Jazz have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. Hornets trail by 4.
Quinn Snyder, one of the more serious and intense coaches in the NBA. He has an MBA and a law degree. Takes a very measured approach to coaching, and it fits the team perfectly.
Shots good by Williams.
Using his athleticism in the paint, Lou beats everyone to the punch.
Sexton with it. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Nice shot by Thompson.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for Charlotte, trailing by 4. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Utah.
Yeah, interconference matchup. Two teams that'll see each other only twice on the schedule.
It's always interesting. You're not exactly sure what you're going to get, but it'll be fun to see how it plays out.
Williams against Payton. There's the dish to Carter. Sexton gets to Carter. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Horford. Smitty, when you were playing, the league tinkered with the distance of the three-point line. Given the emphasis on perimeter offense now, should they consider moving it farther out?
Kevin, please not. No way. Guys are shooting it 4 or 5 feet behind the line already. Now if you move it back, then they're going to move back to half court.
I know.
Keep the line the way it is right now. I like it the way it is right now.
It's enough of a challenge, don't you think?
Yes, it is.
Some changes for Charlotte. Harry Giles is checked in for Horford. Royce O'Neal comes in for Cephalosha. And David Nwaba is subbed in for Avery Bradley. Utah also making some changes. Noel's checked in for Thompson. Arthur comes in for Bridges. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Payton. And that one's good, Barnes.
When Barnes has space to fire from deep, you usually just assume it's going in. Very dangerous from outside.
Now here's Arthur. Turned in an outstanding game against Brooklyn. Nice ball movement by Utah. Clock at 6. From downtown, Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got 6.
And that's from beyond, guys, right back at you.
This is looking more like an all-star game right now. Everyone launching from range.
On the wing, Barnes. Defended by Carter. Right side, Williams. Stolen by Carter. Now, here's Sexton. D right on him. Carter outside. Off target from outside. Hornets trail by 6. Here's Barnes. And the shot no good, a bit short.
He can't find his mojo. Tough quarter for him scoring the basketball.
Now, here's Sexton. Tight defense on him. And Noel gets to Carter. Shot clock at 6. And Utah again with the bucket.
And that's what he's looking for. After 3 straight misses, finally finds the mark.
Now, O'Neal. He's coming off a 10-point game against Atlanta. Nwaba passes to Giant. On the wing, Williams. Fires from deep. Rebound, Utah.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Arthur dishes to Carter, and that basket pushes the lead to double digits. And now a 10-point Utah lead.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first.
And as of late, they have not looked good at all. Actually, they've been dominating.
And the worst part, they're starting to get down on themselves. Really need that one big play to spark some life back into them.
Carter, he's checked in for Williams. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at San Antonio. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, there's Utah. just way behind.
Right now for the Jazz, this season has to really become a wake-up call for them moving forward. If they didn't recognize before this year that they didn't have the talent to compete in this league, they sure as heck better recognize it now.
I'm sure they do, because it's obvious that the way this team is currently constructed just isn't working. Changes have to be made, and they can't wait too long to make them.
Bayless finds Arthur. Unloads. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And the Jazz lead by 10.
And when you build a big lead like this, especially early, you have to guard against the letdown.
Yeah, this is where it gets interesting. Do they start to coast, or do they go right for the juggler?
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
And Bayless kicks to Noel. Simons the pass to Arthur. 1:37 left to play in the first quarter. This one for three. That shot is off. And Charlotte will come the other way.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Barnes can't get it to go.
And tonight, he just hasn't been efficient offensively. That's a big reason why they're behind.
The shot's good.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Hornets trail by 10. Carter kicks to Giles. Back to Carter. It's tipped. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
A nice move, attacking in the paint with confidence.
Bayless finds Noel. 44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Arthur. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Here's Nwaba. And there's a slam dunk to finish it off.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Terrific defensive instincts to come away with that one, and he showed no hesitation in how he completed that transition opportunity.
Here's Arthur. Can't connect from 14 feet out. And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We've got more in store for you right after this. Was born in the Dominican Republic. He talked about why he
Coming from the place where,
wanted to follow in his father's footsteps.
And what a career. College championships at Florida, an all-star in the NBA. I think he made the right choice.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from the Jazz so far, what's your take?
So far, they've been active scoring the basketball, built up a little lead here, and looking good.
The play calling has been perfect, backed up by beautiful execution. They've certainly captured the moment in that first quarter.
Taking a look at the Jazz, Patrick Patterson is out there with Noel. Then it's Arthur, then it's Jared Bayless, and it's Simons in the shooting guard. The first one falls. Steve, you had an excellent playing career. Talk a little bit about the work you had to put in and just to get to the NBA.
Yeah, it comes down to that work ethic. Obviously, we all have talent, but you have to put in that work. And that work continues on the court, off the court, and it's basically 365 days a year where you have to find a way to get better.
Was it mainly shooting for you?
No, not mainly shooting for me, Kevin. I think it was always just my overall game.
Utah leading by 4. And Bayless kicks to Noel. And here is Arthur. Just 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Connects from three-point range. Arthur's got his third basket of the night right there.
I mean, just a good shooter taking what the defense allows. Find some space out beyond the arc.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Jazz had to weather the loss of Gordon Hayward, so they need to play together to have success. Coach Quinn Snyder said, "We expect guys to put the team in front of themselves and support each other. Our strength isn't in one guy. We need each other." Kevin?
David, one thing for sure, they come to play almost every game. Thank you. They get it back, and it's Bayless in the corner. Out left to the wing. Arthur kicks to Patterson. Simons, the pass to Noel. Tipped away. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And now it's a 9-point Jazz lead. Now here's Walker. Bayless covering. Puts it up from 12. Walker's shot is off.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Simons, the pass to Noel. Kicks it to Arthur. Back to Noel. And it's Bayless in the corner. Lets it go with the three. O'Neal with the rebound. Charlotte shooting around 40% from the floor here. Walker dishes to O'Neal. To the paint, reverses, and the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut to just 7 points in the basket from Giles.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And Bayless kicks to Noel. Bayless with it. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Over Barnes. Bayless's shot is off. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Charlotte Hornets. Barnes. Bayless grabs the board. Now about 3 minutes gone in his second quarter of basketball. He kicks it to Noel. Back to Bayless. Over in the corner, Arthur. That's good, and so Bayless with the assist. Arthur's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Jazz. Charlotte calls timeout. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
And the effort down the stretch, those final few minutes of regulation, that's what they needed, but they were burnt out in the overtime.
Fatigue comes into play when games go into overtime, and you saw they just had no gas left in the tank in that loss.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Al Horford. He's checked in for Giles. Cephalosha comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Patrick McCaw in for Royce O'Neal.
And if there was ever a guy who was more than what his stats say, it's Al Horford. Won't have nights where he drops 50 or carries a team with his shot blocking, but you ask anyone he's played with and they'll tell you he is a perfect teammate.
Now here's Sexton. Tee right on him. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Crafty and just capitalizing there on the floater. Give Sexton room to shoot that shot, and he's going to take it.
Here's Walker. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4. And the big men who compete against Horford have nothing but respect for him, Greg.
Well, it is why he's been selected as an all-star by his peers and why guys like Embiid admire his game. I mean, Horford does all the small things on the floor you need as a big man. He's so humble. He just goes about his game and makes his team better in every facet.
And Jonathan Simmons gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Thompson looking for an opening. Clock at 6. Sexton the pass to Wagner. And he misses his first shot. Hornets trail by 7. Down low, Walker. Happy to see that one go in for a second make in 5 attempts.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now here's Here's Sexton. He's got 8. Pass to Wagner. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Hornets have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And Simmons slams it in.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
The defense looks done right now. No hustle or real desire to get stops.
One shot.
Steve, you know there's so many ways you can impact the game at crunch time, but there are certain guys, as you also know, that thrive on taking that last shot.
Yeah, Damian Lillard is one of those guys. We call it Dame time. James Harden, Kyrie, you look at Steph Curry. These guys have the basketball in their hands. They want to take the last shot. Kevin Durant, the greats, Russell Westbrook, they want it in their hands to be able to decide the outcome of the game. And they want it all on their shoulders.
Charlotte making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Thompson finds Payton. They can't stop the run with that one. Hornets have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking coming up for the Charlotte Hornets. On Sunday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Kyle Lowry and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And you know for that Knicks game, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
That's good from Walker. And it's tied up with that one. Utah's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Payton against Cephalosha. Payton kicks to Sexton. On the wing, Thompson. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
The powerful body of Thompson, easily able to absorb contact and finish.
Walker the pass to McCaw. Back to Walker. From 13 feet, it goes down. Walker's got the game tied up here for Charlotte.
The D gave him too good of a look right there. He rose up and knocked it down easily.
Now, here's Sexton. He's guarded by Williams. Sexton the pass to Wagner. Misses the baby hook.
Well, this is where he's inconsistent, and that can slow down your team's momentum.
Here's McCall. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Now Bridges to the paint and stolen by Horford.
Yeah, that one put them over the limit, and it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
The Hornets have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Blue shots.
He's off on the first. Charlotte making a switch here. Bradley's checked in. Carter, he's checked in for Utah. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Here's Payton. 8 points for him. Thompson outside. Sexton kicks to Bridges. Six on the shot clock. 13 feet away. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Sapolosha against Thompson. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. To the inside, Walker. That's in, and that's his fourth basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Jazz trail by 3. And here is Payton. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Here's the floater. And the layup good by Sexton. Sexton's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
To the middle, here's Williams, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Williams has got the lead, back up to 3 now for Charlotte. Jazz have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Now, here's Sexton. He's guarded by Williams. Sexton with it. 10 points for him. Payton passes to Carter. Shot clock at 6. From deep. No good from Payton.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Bridges passes to Payton. And he overshot that one, missing. Hornets leading by 3. Sapolosha finds Williams. And the shot is good. Williams has got 6.
Because of his size, everyone tries to get physical with Lou, but he pays it no mind.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Carter with it, and it's Horford picking him up. Williams against Bridges. Good work defensively by Horford. And here's Sapolosha. He brings it up for Charlotte. Williams kicks to Walker. There's the pass to Bradley. Inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And now you see the 2K leaderboard. Not only have these teams caused a lot of turnovers over the last 10 games, but they've scored off them as well. 5th on the list, the Hornets.
Just a terrific job over this stretch of forcing turnovers and capitalizing. They'd love to continue that trend.
And he makes the first. Some changes for Charlotte. Harry Giles comes in for Cephalosha. And David Nwaba is subbed in for Lou Williams. Utah also making some changes. Nerlens Noel checks in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Arthur in for Payton. And so he hits both.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Now, here's Bridges. Defense right on him. Sexton gets to Carter. Now, here's Sexton. He's got 10. Utah needs to get off a shot here. The Jazz again can't hit it.
We haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
Count it, good.
And just building onto the lead, extending it, trying their best to put this one away.
You sense the game has a number of ways it can go. All you can do is your very best at that moment.
Bridges kicks to Carter. Now, here's Sexton. Defense is right there. Hornets leading by 9. 1:19 left in the first half of the game. Here's Bradley. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Avery Bradley, a 6'2" combo guard. Not a bad ball handler, but he gets most of his shots by cutting without the ball.
Here's Nwaba. He's guarded by Arthur. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Going to the line, Kemba Walker.
Shooting two.
That's good from Kemba Walker.
And you have to like the way he's attacking the defense, drawing fouls and getting himself chances at the line this quarter.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Barnes comes in for Al Horford, and O'Neal's subbed in for Bradley. So it's the Jazz now. 11-point game. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Now, here's Sexton, guarded by Walker. Sexton the pass to Carter. Here's Arthur. Drills the three-pointer. Arthur's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Bad communication defensively. This is the last guy you want to leave open from there.
To the middle. Bridges with the steal. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Arthur. Over to the left wing. Nice ball movement by Utah. Carter kicks to Bridges. Clock at 4. Puts one up from 19. The shot by Sexton, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. We saw Kemba Walker lighting it up in the first half. He had 16 points and 2 assists. He struggled in their last game, but he's not having any problems tonight. Really good first half for him. He was right on the mark. Shaq, your thoughts on the Hornets?
Well, I like it, Ernie, because they're just not settling for outside shots. You know, that part of the game is pretty when it's going in. We've seen plenty of...
Welcome back to Charlotte, the Duke Energy Center, the building in the foreground there. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Game we're seeing from Kemba Walker.
Yeah, he's really been catching the defense off guard so far here in this game, racking up a bunch of trips to the line.
Well, he's one of those guys. When he's being aggressive, officials give him the benefit of the doubt.
We've got Bradley. Horford is out there with Harrison Barnes. That's Thabo Sefolosha. And it's Walker in at the point. So that's the Hornets 5.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Over in the corner, Arthur. No good from outside.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Barnes, and it's in there. Barnes has got 9.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Payton kicks to Arthur. To the middle. Here's Carter. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. He's got 8.
This is a guy who knows how to orchestrate an offense. Terrific lead pass.
Pass to Barnes. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. In the corner, Sefolosha with it. Carter against Bradley. Right side to Walker. Over Payton. Walker's shot is off. Jazz trail by 10. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kemba Walker helped lead UConn to a national title, but it took some time to hit stride at the NBA level. Finally became an all-star, but his team is rebuilding in Charlotte. Mitch Kupchak is the new general manager, and James Borrego is the new head coach. Guys?
A terrific player, D.A., for sure. Thanks. Feeds it to Carter. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And it's Walker that time on the assist from Cephalosha. 20 points for Kemba Walker.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Terrible beginning to the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
Pass to Barnes. Over Arthur. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
And it's been about that execution offensively. I mean, they have been superb.
That's what's extending this lead. The right plays, right time, and good finishing.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
And the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they've got to talk about.
You know, for the most part, their perimeter D is holding up. But they might have to sacrifice some of that to close down the lane.
And Utah making a change here. Addison's checked in. Payton kicks to Carter. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Cephalosha's got his 6th rebound on the night. Walker against Payton. Back to Walker. Bradley, no one around him. That 3 off the mark. Jazz trail by 16. Here's Sexton. He's got 10. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Now Carter. 8 points for him. Clock at 6. Got it. Good job in the low post. Payton's got 10 points.
He turned on the Jets. As soon as he got that screen, they went right to the hole. Great decision making there.
It's stolen by Carter. Lets it fly. And with that, the Hornet lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Payton.
Not letting his team down. He's been very strong. He just needs a little help from his teammates.
Horford kicks to Barnes. It's Bradley on the wing. Takes a 3. That shot is off. So Utah will take it the other way.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Just an incredible display from Barnes. Always capable of fooling the defense with the dribble move.
Payton passes to Carter. Dishes it to Sexton. That's in there. Carter with the assist. He's got 12.
High percentage play. Working the ball in close, then the nice move to convert.
Payton against Walker. A floater, and it's good on the way up. Walker's got 6 here in this quarter.
Once he's dialed in, helping to dictate the flow of this game.
And here's Sexton. 12 points for him. Knocks it loose. John Patterson kicks to Payton. 6 to shoot. Shoots from the elbow. And again, it's Utah. And the Hornets with possession here. Leading by 12. Walker finds Horford. Barnes outside. It's Bradley on the wing. Charlotte needs to get a shot up. Barnes can't get it to go.
And that's rough. He did have 3 in the first half, but hasn't had one since.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Colin Sexton, when it comes to scoring, the man shows you a little bit of everything.
Loves to drive it, loves to attack inside, improving his consistency from range. But what I love about him is the aggressiveness. This guy is always in attack mode.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Harry Giles is checked in for Horford. Jonathan Simmons comes in for Cephalosha. Williams, he's checked in for Bradley. And it's Carter in for Kemba Walker. Carter with it. Now Payton defending. Barnes against Bridges. Barnes passes to Williams. Back to Barnes. Lots of room. They get the rebound. Giles. Out to Carter. And there's the pass to Barnes. No good on the three. Jazz trail by 10. Payton surveying the floor. That's to Sexton. Here's Wagner. Over Carter. Wagner, good. Wagner's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Jazz.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Williams kicks to Barnes. Passes it to Giles. Carter with it. Gets it to go. That one good from Giles. Giles has got his third basket of the night.
And a high percentage look there, and he takes full advantage. Bumps up the lead.
Yeah, the lead now is double digits. Some tricky matchups out there. Not a lot of solutions.
Utah calls timeout.
Yeah, I mean, just wants to make sure everybody's on the same page here going forward.
You know, sometimes the best way to approach it, let your guys know what they're doing well and give them one or two things that they could have done better.
O'Neal's checked in for Carter. And Utah also making a switch. Noel's checked in for Wagner. Noel passes to Sexton. Well, Steve, we've just come out of the first year where we saw legislation from the NBA about resting players. How do you feel about the new rules so far?
You know, I like them. I love that when you start to see these teams that was resting players on national televised games, but I think overall just resting players. I think our contract says that we play 82 games unless you're injured. And if a guy is injured, you understand. But I love the new rules that was implemented.
Preach!
A slight rebound advantage.
Preach!
One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
O'Neal dishes to Williams. Back to O'Neal. And Simmons kicks to Giles. That one off the back iron and out. And so Payton will bring it up for Utah. Pass to Sexton. Williams comes with the double team. Sexton the pass to Noel. Now, here's Sexton. Got a lot of room. Off target with his three.
Not in rhythm. He had the two triples in the first half. None so far in the second.
And there it is for him. Barnes has got 15 points.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Stolen by O'Neal. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Barnes with the ball. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Barnes has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
See, this is how you dictate the flow of the game. He's been lit this quarter.
Sexton with it. Simmons is there. And, of course, Colin Sexton. His college team once had to finish a game with only 3 players.
Yeah, he scored 40 that night. I mean, almost led him to a victory. He loves to play under the bright lights, brings great energy and enthusiasm every night.
David Nwaba is checked in for the Hornets. Terrell Arthur, he's checked in for Utah. Outside Williams. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The pass to Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Barnes kicks to Giles. Back to Barnes. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And just who is providing all the playmaking here tonight? Let's look at the breakdown between the front and backcourt for the Jazz.
And the guards doing what they can to create some offense. Sometimes that's what it takes to climb back into a game. That commitment to share the ball and trust your teammates. It can help you weather some early struggles.
Barnes is just such a tough cover. He has the ability to play both forward positions.
Thompson finds Arthur. Now Sexton. Thompson passes to Bridges. The Jazz working the ball around now. 4 on the clock. Goes up the baseline. Barnes grabs the miss.
Obviously, this has been a tough quarter for him, but he's still trying to keep a positive mindset.
Over Thompson. Barnes can't get it to go. Jazz trail by 12. Bridges kicks to Sexton. A minute 42 left to play here in the third. The drive by Thompson. Count the basket. Thompson's got 6 points.
The strength and length of Thompson, able to drive and finish through contact.
Williams dishes to O'Neal. Back to Williams. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Hornets lead by 12.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
With this big of a deficit in the score, you'd think the losing team would be playing harder. Nope, the opposite.
The open look here for Sexton. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And you just get the sense the whole period he's been a bit out of sync.
Yeah, trying to shoot himself back into this. Regain some confidence first. Just a gorgeous connection there. Love to see Barnes keeping his focus.
And that was an Unleashed Chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Habit. Noel passes to Bridges. That one goes in. Bridges has got his second basket of the night.
Nice interior passing, and then the strong finish.
Wabach kicks to O'Neal. A floater. He takes it up and lays it in.
The beauty of the teardrop, very difficult to really contest.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Sexton. He's got 16. Out to the right wing. Here's Noel. The baseline J off the mark. And so is Charlotte, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. A chance now to hear Coach Quinn Snyder talking to his team moments ago in the huddle.
Everybody keep shooting the ball.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Utah, they've got Alfred Payton. Nerlens Noel is out there with Bridges. Then there's Sexton. And it's Carter in at the center position.
Here's a 5-on-4 for like 10 minutes because of that fucking animation. It's so stupid.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right.
Is he up
With
yet?
the lead they're enjoying,
up,
I'm
okay.
surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And now, in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. And he banks in the layup. Barnes has got 23.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Sexton, the pass to Bridges. launches it. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Giles has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's McCall. And there's the feed to Barnes. Over Noel, and Charlotte again with the bucket.
See, in this half, I feel like he's a much different shooter. Calm, focused, and letting things come to him.
Payton kicks to Carter. He dishes it to Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
And there's no question Sexton can flat out score. I mean, he feels like he can get it done from anywhere.
Here's McCall, covered by Payton. McCall, the pass to Giles. And the foul called on Nerlens Noel. That is his first foul of the game. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Al Horford's checked in for Harry Giles. Cephalosha comes in for O'Neal. Avery Bradley, he's checked in for David Nwaba. And it's Kemba Walker in for McCall. Barnes kicks to Horford. And finished off by Horford.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Pass to Sexton. Back to Payton. Here's Noel. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And a moment to check out now what Utah has coming up. They'll be taking on Paul Millsap and the Miami Heat. And then on Tuesday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the San Antonio Spurs.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best. But if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
No good on the free throw. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his 3rd personal foul. At the line of the Jazz, Wendell Carter. 2 shots.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Blue shots.
First one falls for him. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And they are shooting themselves in the foot here. They've lost their touch at the line. The percentage continues to drop from where it was in that first half.
Payton finds Noel. Back to Payton. Nice ball movement by Utah. 5 to shoot. And the foul on Avery Bradley. That's foul number 2 for him. Utah calls timeout. One of the stories here, Harrison Barnes getting it done today.
Yeah, because he's been killing them all night. They are struggling to find an answer.
pass to Peyton. Back to Carter. Launches it. Walker with the rebound. Charlotte leading by 17. Barnes dishes to Horford. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That'll be his second foul of the game. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And here's Bradley from three. A rebound by the Jazz. Noel's got 8 rebounds in this game. Sexton the pass to Bridges. Over Cephalosha. The Jazz again can't hit it.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
They need to keep getting the ball to Barnes. When he's got the hot hand, he's a very difficult player to slow down.
Here's Peyton. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Carter kicks to Sexton. Over Walker. Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got 20 points.
A dangerous scorer from mid-range. Sexton loves to take that shot when he gets it in rhythm.
Bradley finds Horford. Outside, Walker. Off target from outside. Jazz trail by 17. Now Sexton. Passes to Peyton. Now Sexton. Guarded by Bradley. 5 to shoot. Back to Noel. Count that one.
Sharing the basketball. Plenty of guys talk about it, but not everyone does it.
Hornets leading by 15. To the inside. And stolen by Noel. Here's Peyton. Here's Carter. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Fantastic positioning on that offensive board. Then right back up.
Bradley kicks to Barnes. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Sexton's shot is good.
And in that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
Barnes left side. That one's off, still out of sync.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Oh
He
shit.
muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul.
Here it
He's on
comes.
his way to the free throw line.
And now you see them starting to really
Here comes
work
the jizz.
ball inside.
The free throw off from Carter. Hornets leading by 8. Down low, reverses. Barnes can't get it to go. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
Let's
Bridges,
go.
No one around him.
Let's
And Utah
go.
again with the bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Entertain me.
Timeout.
And as of late, they have not looked good at all. Actually, they've been dominating.
And the worst part, they're starting to get down on themselves. Really need that one big play to spark some life back into them.
And now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Harrison Barnes.
It's a take charge brand of basketball he's been playing tonight. His point total tells you all you need to know about just how good he's been. And once he got going, their game plan really became simple. Just get him the ball.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to catch the message James Borrego gave to his team. He told them, put your foot on their neck. Take it to them. I want to see you guys slow it down out there. Use the clock and stay away from silly fouls. Let's see if they can
And one.
execute the play.
Oh.
All right, David, thanks.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
He misses the free throw.
Come on.
Good on the second free throw. And here's Walker. To the paint and stolen by Noel. Peyton passes to Bridges. That shot no good. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Charlotte Hornets. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Cephalosha finds Walker. It's a nice pass in here by Charlotte. Shot clock at 6. To end the cold streak, Horford good. And the Hornets lead by 7.
A top-notch post game is just one of the ways Horford helps his team. One of the more important ways, though, is because he's a tough matchup down low.
Back to Carter. The dish to Sexton. Launches a 3. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
With his size and explosiveness, you get the feeling Barnes can live at the line. It's all about creating contact.
Thompson, he's checked in for Noel.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Now, here's Sexton, guarded by Bradley. Takes it from 10. Up again. Hornets with the rebound. That's a 2 from Barnes. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Barnes has got 10 points in the quarter.
He's in control when it matters, giving them a tremendous advantage right here.
Now, here's Sexton. Tight defense on him. Kicks to Carter. Thompson outside. Pass to Bridges. Now, here's Sexton. Guarded by Bradley. Another miss by Utah.
The defender took away the airspace, crowded him. That changed the shot.
Here's Barnes. It doesn't go for him. So Utah will take it the other way. And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
And I feel like we see this all too often. Injuries, they play such a big part of the game.
Well, the explosive moments, the quick change of direction, a lot of stress put on the body.
Noel's checked in for Utah. Lou Williams is checked in for Charlotte. And it's Utah's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Bridges with it. He kicks it to Sexton. The pass to Carter. And here's Sexton, guarded by Horford. Back to Carter. Lets it go with the 3. The shot will not fall. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Williams for 3. Bridges with the board. Jazz trail by 11. Pass to Sexton. Over Williams. That one wide left.
Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet the opposite happened.
Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
Anytime Barnes gets that close to the basket, he's looking to throw it down.
Utah has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now, here's Sexton. With the floater, he takes it up and lays it in. Sexton's got 9 points in the quarter.
You know, beautiful move there by Sexton. Read the defender and has the body control to adjust.
Baden against Walker. On the wing, Williams. Clock at 6. Back to Cephalosha. The 3. The shot, no good. So Utah will take it the other way. Here's Bridges. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Here's Walker. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
From downtown, rebound Utah. Noel's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. the first, and that narrows the gap to 7. Both good from the line that time.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
Right side, Williams. Cans it from downtown.
Smooth shooting motion from distance. Williams making it look easy.
Now Sexton passes it to Carter. And no good that time. Good work defensively by Horford. Barnes dishes to Walker. Kicks it to Williams. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 5 on the clock. That shot off.
And unfortunately, it's time for them to say night-night.
There's some big-time teaching moments tonight. Hopefully, they become a better team for it.
Payton outside, out to the wing. Carter inside the three-point line. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And this is one of those times where the coach has got to preach, be unselfish.
And we don't know that he hasn't. Maybe it's been falling on deaf ears. Guys taking ill-advised jump shots.
And so it's Charlotte with the win. Some good competition with the home. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.